Hello, everybody. Do you ever have one of those days, if you're a cat owner, where you remember that they make, is it violin string out of cat guts? I've got 5 of them, they're draining me, they all hate each other. Right, okay, it's Rich the Urban Warlock here from Urban Warlock Healing. Yes, I'm going to do a no context, no hashtag reading. Don't know what it's about. Just to remind you, if you are into paranormal, please head over to our YouTube channel, Where Angels Fear. Episode 1, Real Stone Quarry, comes out on the 8th of October. It's going to be a good episode. So if you like paranormal stuff, please go and give us a subscribe. Go and watch the pilot episode, and we've got the teaser on there as well. Right, so let's have a look, see what we've got. Just remind you as well, if you want to book a private reading, please go via my verified Instagram account or urbanwarlockhealing.com. Okay? Don't reach out to people. Right, okay, mixed bag this one. Right, so first card we've got is the 5 of Cups in the upright position. So cups relates to the element of water. We're generally talking about something on an emotional level. Now, you've got the character there, they're dressed in black because they're mourning. They're mourning the 3 cups that have fallen over, and they're not seeing that there's 2 behind them. So for this collective, it's saying that you're kind of focusing on what's been. You're focusing on the past, you're still mourning and grieving. Now, there are other opportunities about you, but you're not really noticing it at the moment. What I always say about opportunities in my tarot is that, you know, you don't have to take them, but just being aware of them, it can give us some kind of like hope, some kind of aspiration, some kind of belief. So just to give you a quick example, this is a personal example, as many of you will know that I'm a widower. Now, I'm 41, I know that I will find love again, okay, and I will. And I'm not going to feel bad about that, and I don't feel bad about saying that. So that in itself has helped me to push forwards rather than nosediving. There have been other stuff as well. Go and follow my other videos and I'll talk about it, but I'm not doing it now. This is a reading for you guys. But yeah, just a little bit stuck in the past. I don't feel it's too heavy. It's not too heavy. It's just that I want to say turn around. It's time to turn around. The reason why I feel it's not too heavy is because we've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so again, water, emotions. Ace is about bringing something new in. Okay, it's not about starting something new, but it's about starting to bring something new in, going in a new direction. Now you'll see the cup there; it's overflowing, so it's an abundance of things on an emotional opportunity. So yeah, it kind of feels like you're nearly there. You're nearly there. I was going to say we, but I'm not. I'm not there. I'm not. Yeah, I'm there. Anyway, gotta go, Richard. Yeah, it feels like you're nearly there, and you're starting to bring that in. Okay, starting to bring that in now. We then got the Death card in the reverse. So death is rebirth, really. It's about killing off what no longer serves us and then moving on to something new. Now, in the reverse position for me, it means one of 2 things. It's either that we're instigating that or we're resisting it. So this is a collective reading to kind of take how it resonates, but I might kind of tie it together, to be honest. At the moment, I'm kind of more liable to say you're resisting it because of that there. However, if we're going in timeline order, it might be that you're kind of instigating it yourself. But we'll pull a few more and we'll see where we go with this. Okie dokie. Right. Okay. Right. Fair enough. You're instigating it yourself. Okay. This feels a little bit more timeliney, because we've then got the Page of Cups. Okay. So pages are more youthful energy. They don't have the knowledge or responsibility of the kings and the queens. They don't have that fast forward motion of the knights. They're more about having a go at something. So if you're on the older side of things like me, you know, when you think back to when you were like 16, 17, 18, and you just give stuff a go. You know, you might be a bit disappointed if it didn't work out, but you know, you're not gonna hang around there long. This also talks about new opportunity. That's represented by the fish poking its head out of the cup. So it's almost like that feels a little bit more past now, if I'm honest with you. Could be present, but it's present is always going into the past. Yeah, so we're starting to accept those new responsibilities. Alongside that, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Pentacles relates to the element of earth. It's generally talking about either money and finance or non-financial wealth. So when I say that, it's what we're investing our time, efforts and energies in. Again, it's not about starting something new, it's about looking in a new direction. So if we think about it in the money sense, it would be right, what are we investing in? It could also indicate that you've got good finances coming your way as well. So it's looking quite positive, guys. Let's look for the overall outcome and hope that it isn't dashed. Page of Wands. Okay, so Wands relate to the element of fire. We're generally talking about some kind of action. So we're actually going to start acting on this. if you want to put it that way. Again, it's a page, so they're not tied into anything. They're just going to kind of have a go and see, where it takes them, really. So yeah, this is all very positive. Again, what's going off here? Has everybody just like woken up and decided to get in alignment? And I don't know. You lot are freaking me out, man. What is going off? Right, obstacles or blockages. We've got the High Priestess in the reverse position. So the High Priestess is about our intuition, feeling connected. She's one of the divine feminines. When I watch a lot of tarot readings on here, when a lot of them talk about the divine masculine and the divine feminine, they only ever seem to talk about the Empress and the Emperor, and they seem to forget about the High Priestess and the Hierophant. In the upright position, she's about balance. Now, with it being in the reverse position and talking about a blockage, I normally find it is that it's when people are a collective that it's like that they're looking for answers, they're calling out to spirit, they're trying to use their intuition and nothing's coming through, and then they start panicking and they start kind of going, oh, it must be this, it must be that, it's not right, da 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 da. For me, it's normally because you're not connecting, because it's when the universe is kind of going, no, you need to do this yourself. Okay. Now, it doesn't feel like a big life lesson type thing. It's not like, you're on your own, break out this karmic relationship. This for me is more about like, no. If you think about a parent with a child, let's say around about toddler age, and they take them down the park and, oh, mummy, take me on the swings. No. You're kind of old enough to do that yourself now. Now go and have a go. Mummy's still here. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you. It's kind of got that energy to it. Okay, so don't let that frighten you if you are asking for signs and synchronicities and stuff like that. The other thing is, obviously come and watch my readings, but don't sit there and doom scroll on TikTok, because these collective no hashtag readings, they are good, but are they always going to come up because they're meant for you? You know what I mean? Let's be a little bit logical about this. Don't forget that TikTok tracks what I am saying, because then it can put it in captions, so it's going to look for keywords and it's going to group it. Sorry to dismantle any illusions there, but that's what I think anyway. I could be wrong, like always. I could be wrong, but there you go. Right, so removing any blockages, we've got the Ace of Swords. Swords relates to the element of air. We're generally talking about the way we think and the words we use. So again, it's another ace. It's about bringing in a new energy. Start lightening up your thinking. Stop thinking in a set routine box. So if you've been through a bit of a tough time, don't automatically think that things are going to fall apart. Have a bit of positivity. Bring a bit of positivity in. I manifest quite a lot. I've done a bit of manifestation today. I've written it down, taken it outside, burnt it, sent it off to the universe. Do what feels right for you. This is all looking very positive again, guys. Very positive indeed. It's just about getting over that 5 of Cups. So if you're not there yet, just give yourself a little bit of a push. Question yourself, why are you still dwelling on the past? Okay, certain situations are out of our hands. Okay, when we lose somebody, for example, I'm afraid they ain't coming back. You know what I mean? They're not. As sad as that is, they're not coming back. So move on with your life. I know it's easier said than done. I'm not saying like, oh, you shouldn't be grieving, but I'm just saying, don't hark onto the past too much. You know what I mean? Life is for living. Let's move forward. It can be the same if somebody's left you and you've been in a relationship and they've left you. Don't hold on to it. Go through that grieving process, go through that relief process, and then move on. Focus on yourself, heal, spend time on yourself, and then move on. Don't be wishing away your present and your future for something in the past. But there you go. Good luck, everybody. Until next time.